Again, we're going to do a personal box and then a Contenders a Contenders case break. All right. So the draft kind of on my mind right now as what is going on with this Kyler Murray situation. He's man, it's all about this is all agent talk. I don't know. I mean, he pretty much was holding the A's hostage. Now, the A's were smart. They had to sign him a little bit differently in order for there to be a chance to sign him to a major league deal, but I guess they're not willing to gamble the $15 million that it would take to do it. Alright, just entering my hashtags here. Alright, so we're live on Periscope now. Personals of Contenders, $199 ripped and shipped. So $199 ripped and shipped for Contenders. My garbage bag in the wrong spot here. So here's a little preview of what we're going to see. Yeah, one of those years that he didn't make it, he was injured. So I'm not gonna take him out of the greatest of all time conversation. He deserves to be in it. I mean, he'll never be Joe Montana, but yeah, he deserves to be in that conversation. Tom Brady. Oh. I know you gagged a little bit, right? Well, you know what? It's time for the new kid in town. I want to see Patrick Mahomes show him what it's like to be young again. We had a couple veterans. All right, Dan, you're going to start off with 250 Panini points. I hear those Kaboom packs are popular. I never bother with my points. Oh, I don't know. Mitchell, you're going to take the Cowboys? You got it. Get that taken off the ticker, and we'll get things started. Only 5 teams left for the Contenders case break. Again, we're starting things off with a personal box right now, and then we're going to go right into case break mode. We'll do our roll call and all that good stuff. All the big boys are off the board, but sometimes big things come in small packages. I'm not going to share any personal details on that, but we got a few teams that are still left, and there's a couple rookies in there that have some desirability still floating around. And if they don't go, well, we'll see. We'll see how I do. So Mitchell, you got the Cowboys. That leaves the Redskins at 40, the Panthers and Texans 60 apiece, the Jaguars and Raiders 35 apiece. That break will start immediately after we get done with this personal break for Dan here. All right, here we go. Let's roll and see what we got. Well, speaking of the devil himself with the 12 on his jersey, Matty Ice, Russell Wilson, you got Allen and Rosen. Round numbers. I don't know, one's kind of a straight number. It's not very round at all. both first-round picks. MVP contenders, Kirk Cousins. See if we can pull up Periscope here. Again, we're going to be doing a case break. The remaining teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen. If you're looking to jump in, Kyle Lauletta, Rookie of the Year Contenders. Oh, please, I don't think he even passed his driving test. We got 73 out of 75, Charles Woodson, Legendary Contenders. And then there's Dit Butkus, immediately following him. Speaking of Butkus, does Mark Sanchez have a job? They got David Johnson. And Mahomes could be the one who knocks Brady off his throne. Got Christian Kirk and Anthony Miller.
Who does Mahomes play for?
The Chiefs. Chiefs.
Who are the possibilities for Super Bowl?
Those 4 teams I told you.
Yeah, well, it's not those 4 teams.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Well, I said Chiefs and Patriots for the AFC. So it's one of those 2. And then for the NFC game, you got the Saints and the Rams.
So, like, the Super Bowl could be the Patriots and the Rams?
Could be.
Or could be the Patriots and the Saints?
That was my original guess, yeah.
I like the Saints. Who played last year? The Eagles and somebody else?
And the Patriots.
Oh, and who
I
won?
want to see them again. The Eagles won.
Which was a good thing, because we hate the Patriots more.
Yeah. Tanner Lee, autograph #1 here.
But now the Eagles aren't even going.
Nope. Not after losing by 1 point yesterday.
That's unfortunate.
Redskins and Panthers as well. You got it.
Panthers aren't in it.
No, for the game. For the break, not the games. So Redskins and Panthers are also gone. And just bear with me 1 minute as I update that. So we got Mitchell,
Trubisky.
Redskins, and Panthers. All right, not much left here. Texans at 60, Jaguars and Raiders at 35 apiece. That is all she wrote. Again, we're doing a personal break right now. And then we'll be getting into the roll call for the case break in just a hot minute. Yeah, I don't know if the Sanchez has been cut or anything like that. So you got team quads with the Falcons. So, I mean, obviously they didn't have the faith in him to actually play him at all after 2 terrible losses. I think it was 2 games he got to play. DJ Reed, and then after that you didn't hear from him again.
Oh,
Mark Sanchez.
what does he do?
He kisses butt. He's a quarterback. Hopefully nobody. He's terrible. So DJ Reed for the 49ers, Tanner Lee for the Jaguars, and 250 Panini points. So we're looking forward to the better half of this box in just a moment. Nick Chubb, $1.99 a box, ripped and shipped. Or you can pay. I think the going rate is $207 at the big, you know, the big 3, and then you got to wait and find out what you got. So $1.99 Any other personals would happen after the break. So I told Dan we'd get it done before the break, and I had to dig them up out of the pile of humanity that was what we brought back from the show. I don't know.
That makes no sense.
Well, whatever. All right, we got something shiny coming up. Best hit so far.
Maybe you meant insanity.
Insanity? That's possible. You know what the definition of insanity is? She's being set up here, so.
Make sure you turn it.
Won't even answer me. I already turned it off. When I tucked her in. Good night. Yeah.
And the heater wasn't even on for like a half an hour.
All right, Dan. The second half of this box is better. And I got my first look at this die cut pattern that I haven't seen since Topps Ticket to Stardom in 2009. So it should be interesting. Living with 4 women. 5. 6 if you count the dog.
Why did you say 4 women?
I didn't.
Who did?
I'm not naming names.
You just said it.
I didn't say names. Don't try to trick me. So we got Jaleel Scott and Jamon Moore. What?
Did you count wrong?
No. Yes, that is the accepted definition of insanity. So we got Mason Rudolph.
Oh, somebody said living with 4 women is insanity?
Yes.
But you live with 5.
I know. We got Zeke, MVP Contenders. Carson Wentz. How many boxes are we in? 0. Carayon Johnson. We are 0 boxes in. We're just finishing up a personal break right now. Team quads. So there's still 3 teams left up on the board. On-card auto. Gotta like that. There's a lot more stickers in Contenders this year than I really care for. Doris Fountain for the Colts. He's another one like Darius, guys. We just don't know. Injury took him out before he could even do anything. So hopefully a healthy and a happy new year for Doris Fountain. And we get to see that card become more and more desirable there. So championship ticket, 9 out of 49. Terrell and Tremaine Edmonds. But players with the same last name aren't always the same, right? And we have some more shiny. 66 out of 99, Josh Adams. For the Eagles. So there's a couple shinies for some playoff teams. No longer in the playoffs, but hey, they made it there, right? Can't say that for the Giants. Jerry Rice. And then the final auto is going to be for the Raiders. 46 out of 73, Maurice Hurst. Again, you got the that like ticket stub look at the top of the card. So that is a, I guess they number these to jersey number? I don't know. 46 out of 73. Kind of like those optic ones, maybe. So there you go. There's your final hit there. What was that? So you got Panini points, but you got 6. So it's like Panini points is not such a bad deal anymore. Garoppolo, Marco Garoppolo. And not a bad box. It was looking pretty brutal the first half, but it was kind of like the Saints and Eagles game. But in the end, you came out victorious, I think. Thank you. So, what was it that I heard one of the commentators say? Why are the Saints trying to make this more difficult on themselves? I don't know. All right, so you ready for a break? I think I'm ready for a break. I'm going to share this up in a few places, and we're going to do a roll call. And we're going to bust us a case of Contenders. So just bear with me a minute while I share this up on Facebook a little more. And see if we can't sell these last 3 teams. 3 teams still available. If you want to give it a shot, Texans at 60, Jaguars at 35, Raiders at 35. So just pulled a decent Raider hit. That wasn't too bad. Take that. So let's see, I gotta share this to the page and then we should be good. And we are. So roll call time here. And let's see if I can't get this back up. If you're here, let me know now. And then I won't have to call your name out. This thing never started working, did it? No, of course not. Nothing to make my life easier. Come on. All right, so Kyle Altizer, Bob Huffnall, McGuire, Toby Swindle's in here. I think Mike Jensen was in here. Donnie Browett, Austin Aldridge, Dan Stacy's in here, obviously. Bobby Thompson, Dale McGregor Jr., Aaron Fingal, Mitchell Jervis is in here. Joe Elder and Cole Hearn. Donnie Seiler. And we'll see what we got here at this moment. All right, so I see Gail, Daniel, Michael, Donnie, Bobby. Okay. Now I just got to get this going. Again, we got a few breaks up on the board. So long week. So we'll have everything mapped out a little bit better tomorrow as far as how the rest of the week looks. And we'll have some topics of conversation coming back into the mix. And it's going to be a fun week. So there's not too much releasing coming through until Topps Baseball Series 1, January 30th. Yep. Yeah, I'll just message him the link. So, let's see here. So again, links going out to everybody. Oops, somebody's messaging me.
That was my second highest score ever.
Congrats.
guests were.
All right, we got a couple people interested in teams, so I'm just gonna let me send a friend request here. There we go. All right. Yeah, his team's gone. So just messaging out links. Bob's probably in bed. And let's see. Got a couple more to message here. Donnie's here. Bobby's here.
By the way, you looked at both here.
I did? I did, didn't I? It's amazing the things we forget. We had one Donnie, but not the other. No, it's not midnight. It's 11:20.
But it'll be well after.
I wouldn't say well after. It will be after.
You are horrible during time.
Sometimes. All right. Next list of names here. Continuing on. Again, we're doing roll call here for our break. Until we show the first hit, teams are still available. There are only 3 left in this one. Oh, I missed 2 names. Hold on. That's because I wasn't in Messenger. I was on Pages. All right, so where did I leave off? So Gail's here. Adam Geisenhoff, Guy Ritano, Sean Stambaugh, Daniel Logan, and Mike Kelly. I think Mike Kelly was here, wasn't he? Yeah, Mike Kelly's here, sorry. And Gail's here. And then I just got a message, a couple others. So again, 3 teams, Texans at 60, Jaguars at 35, Raiders at 35. I just got a message a few people. I'll talk about one break real quick, and then we're ready to roll.
How does Sunday read that there's going to be snow and a high of 49?
It could get real cold real quick. It's happened before. Hey, Daniel. All right, so Adam, Guy, and that's it. 2 more people to message the link. 1 and 2. All right, so again, last 3 teams available, Texans, Jags, and Raiders, 60, 35, and 35. And while we're waiting for everybody who I just sent the link, I'm going to talk about 2 breaks real quick. One is the 4-box WWE mixer. I really want to see that one go. All right, that is 2 boxes of 2018 Women's Division and 2 boxes of 2019 Road to WrestleMania. It is a draft break, and the picks will be choice of one of the 8 hits. And then you have inserts and parallels from each box, or base from each box. All about that base, But in this break, it's actually not each box, it's each set. So the 2 boxes of Road to WrestleMania and the 2 boxes of Women's Division will be combined into each other. All right, so that's why it's a 12-spot break instead of 16 for 4 boxes.
Just do me a favor before you go to bed.
Maybe. And then the other break, I want to break some more Bowman's Best. So let me give you the lowdown on the next Bowman's Best case break. Full case of 2018 Bowman's Best, 3 Onyx Preferred Baseballs, and 2 boxes of the Historic Autographs Capital of Baseball will be used as a skunk bonus, meaning there will be 4 skunk spots to draft from. Diamondbacks for 28, Braves 165, Orioles 18, White Sox 65. The Nationals are 140, the Cubs are 125, Reds are 85, Indians 30, Rockies 28, Tigers are 40, Astros 22, Royals are 20, Angels 195. Dodgers are 50, Marlins 22, Brewers are 35, Twins are 50. The Yankees are 160, the Mets are 90, A's are 22, Phillies 65, Pirates 35, Padres 45, Giants 18, Mariners are 35, Cardinals are 90, Rays 55, Rangers 15, and the Blue Jays are 40. So if anybody's interested in Bowman's Best. Stroman got yanked again? Why? He get hurt? I'm still watching like stuff from August, so you know, a little behind. That's all, a little bit. Yankees in the Bowman's Best. You got it, Corey. So again, it's been a crazy week. It usually is for me getting prepped for a big show like that. And tomorrow should be all rested, caught up, and back to normal. Still not medically cleared? Okay. You need to be medically cleared to fight Brock Lesnar. That's like a must, because you really can't trust him to take care of his opponent, ever. Spoiler alert. Alright, let's do this. Contenders. Gonna have 60 autos, so I need at least 3 packs of top loaders already opened up and ready to go. Yeah, I was a little tired by 2, especially since I had to wake up by like 7:30 the next morning. Was it Finn Balor? I hope it was Finn Balor. If it's not Finn Balor, don't tell me, because I don't want to know. So here we go, Contenders. I've been dying to open this case. Last 3 teams. Oh, good. I hope they figure out a way to make it look good. You know, AJ Styles was able to make him versus Brock Lesnar look good. Finn Balor is just as capable. It's just a matter of is Brock Lesnar going to cooperate. Honestly, Sunday went as good as Saturday was. I was a little concerned after Saturday. I wasn't going to hit my goal, and Sunday worked out pretty good. So we sold out of Kings. Oh, I just knocked the camera over. Yeah, well, it was just the boxes, not any cards. All right. Oh, if Cena would have won it, I would have been mad. 3 tree. Well, at least we've shuffled up the boxes now. There we go. I'll move this back here. They were stuck in the books. So here we go. Contenders. Our one and only full case that we got here. It's all autos. So if you've seen these Contenders relics around, all right, they are a retail thing, I think. I think there are some for retail. I know they did that for Prism. If there's any kind of retails, then that's what we got. Lars Sullivan. Why? I'll find out why in like a month or 10. So here we go. Last 3 teams available. If you're wondering how to get in on this, all right, just you want a team, let me know right now. Texans are 60, Jaguars are 35, and the Raiders are 35. Once we show the first hit, that is it, and teams are off the table. Box number 1. He suffered a panic attack. I don't think you book a guy for WrestleMania if you think that they're not going to make it out the curtain. I don't know. That's a little, I mean, if it was like a legit thing and it's not some kind of a work, that's kind of concerning, I would think. Oh, if I could just get this thing working here. There we go. Santa didn't bring me a new iPad for Christmas. My birthday's coming up in a few months. Yeah, I don't know. That would be kind of a high-profile match. I don't know. All right, first autograph is in my hand. So once we see it, these teams will not be available. Texans are 60, Jaguars are 35, and the Raiders are 35 as well. This isn't going to count as the first hit, but we do have our first Panini point, 250. Those get randomed off amongst all teams, 1 team per spot, and then however many Panini points end up coming out, that's how many spots down end up getting them. You'll take the Jaguars, you got it. So Jaguars are now gone. That leaves only 2 teams left. And then I will... Oh, Nikki Cross finally made it. I feel like she was the one that got left back for a while. There's my PayPal info. Look at that. I was thinking one step ahead there. All right. So Jaguars are gone. They go to Levi. And that just leaves the Texans and the Raiders left to go. Now, is she back with sanity, or is she being not repackaged, but is she kind of, you know, doing her own thing? I'm going to assume they're going to keep her with the same look, but it wouldn't hurt to put her in with some familiar friends either. They always screw up these NXT things, you know. Finally, Asuka gets the belt, and it's like kind of the wrong time where Becky Lynch just has so much momentum. I'm sure Asuka taking the title may have possibly cost her a little bit of support. Legendary Contenders, Lawrence Taylor. So wait, she was part of a 6-woman tag match, but she's looking like a single star? We got Ito Smith and Kalen Ballage. And it's all about that bass, Marlon Mack, championship ticket parallel, 26 out of 99. It's shiny, it's Contenders. Let's give that a little 1 cent love, why not? And then we got MVP Contenders, Andrew Luck. And Kiki QT. His team is still available. One of 2 last teams that are available to get in on. The Texans are 60 and the Raiders are 35. There's Terry Bradshaw. That first hit's going to show up in just a hot minute. Let's see if anything's going on in the world of Periscope. It always dies out so quickly. All right. And we got Antonio Brown looking to be the MVP of whatever team he's going to get taken by next. And first hit is got Jamon, man. Let's see that first hit. Falcons gonna get the first hit. Kurt Benkert. Kurt Benkert gonna be hit number 1. Technically 2, because we showed off those Panini points. Fitzpatrick and Derwin James. And there we go. Let's see what's next. So 2 hits down, 58 or more to go. Plenty of hits to go around in Contenders. Gotta love that. And hopefully we get some nice shiny stuff. I want to see a good solid cracked ice. That's what I want to see. So March, looking to be our next big show dates that we're going to do. So pretty much we're going to be pretty chill for the month of the rest of January and the month of February. Maybe I'll do some local stuff. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Take advantage of the Super Bowl frenzy, but I mean, really, there's no local teams. I guess the Patriots would be the closest thing. There's unfortunately many enough Patriot fans around here, but there's 12 boxes in a case. All right, there's our first shiny card. Oh, they are doing the women's tag belts. That was rumored for a while. All right. Got a couple shiny ones coming up. And here we go. Got Dante Pettis. Saquon Barkley and Sony Michel. So, well, I'm sure we'll see this card again. The way we do it, if it's not significantly low numbered, and if it's not a hit, then we start from the top and the left and we work our way across and down. So this will go to the Giants first. If it shows up again during the break, then it'll go to the Patriots the second time around. And it'd have to be like numbered to 49 or less for it to go to a random. Again, after the case break, if you're still hungry for contenders, we do have some personal boxes available. There's a Cortland Sutton. All right. They're $1.99 a piece. I think I only got like 5 left. I think tonight might be the last night I offer them because I'm going to put some breaks together, wink, wink. So if you do want one, tonight is the night. Kerryon Johnson and Darius Geis. So that one goes to the Lions. I forgot to mention that earlier when we had Ito and Bailich. So that one went to the Falcons. And we had Minka and Derwin James. So that one went to the Dolphins. Let's see here. Is Alexa Bliss's talk segment as bad as the Bailey This Is Your Life? Bengals with a hit. Mark Walton. At least he tried to write his name. He needed a new pen at this point. But at least there's letters there. What's worse? When a guy uses a pen this streaky and at least makes an effort, or anything signed by Jamon Moore? What do you all think? I guess it depends on how many streaky ones he let go by before he actually realized that he needed a new pen. So, John Riggins, A Moment of Bliss. That's what I feel like in the summer when I go to like a homemade ice cream place and I take that first bite. A moment of bliss. So I guess her segment is kind of like when you bite down with your 2 front teeth and you get a brain freeze. Josh Adams for the Eagles. Well, they may not have hit it big last night, but at least they hit something today. Derek Carr. And the Raiders, playoff ticket, 54 out of 99. Seeing a lot of Mo Hurst. I know, it's like, who's going to be next year's running joke? I honestly think Carlos Henderson's is still worse. Because it doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look like a letter. Josh Rosen. I guess I should take the ticker down since we're not selling teams anymore. So where's that one that says... This one right here. Follow us on Twitter. People are starting to do that. I don't know, I've taken the approach on Twitter where I'm just going to be a little ramped up version of me and actually, like, I don't know. I'm going to say stuff. I'm trying to be funny. It's working. People are following me. Still haven't gotten to 100 though, but it's better than 20 followers. Like when I first started doing these videos on Twitter. 70 out of 99 for the Ravens. Anthony Averett. Anthony Averett, number to 99 for the Ravens. What we got here? Hey guys, am I going to see you in Chicago this year? Gonna need somebody to go in with on deep dish pizzas getting delivered to the Breakers Pavilion. I'm looking forward to Chicago. Awesome. Got some shows already lined up that are pretty decent for March and April. Should be a good time at those. But I you know, Chicago was a very positive experience, and I feel I wanna erase the International Exposition Center out of memory. They'll have Wi-Fi at the Stevens Center, that's for sure. Where are the hits in this box? There's one. Oh, look at that. We got a little cracked ice action going on. There's our first one of the case. A little ice baby coming up. Yeah, you know, it's funny because, like, I just went to a larger show where there was a lot of national dealers. And, you know, a lot of guys that were on the main floor obviously did real well because they sold that thing out in, like, 10 minutes. It's like when there's a big WWE show at a small venue, man, back in the heyday. But it wasn't so much fun where we were sitting. Nothing crazy yet, Bobby. I forget what team you had. Kirk Cousins. Got Christian Kirk and Anthony Miller. Ronald Jones. And 42 out of 75, Christian Kirk and Anthony Miller. So this is the second one, so that'll go to the Bears. Emmitt Smith, legendary Contenders. We're going to see our first cracked ice out of the case. We're in box number 2 right now, so it's still early on. Yeah, I missed much. James Washington, crossing the Delaware. Allen and Rosen. And Bengals with another hit. 5 out of 24, Billy Price. A little cracked Price, if I may. So Billy Price, number to 24 is our first cracked ice of the case. David Johnson, Jamal Adams, and the Bears. Ryan Hall. Now all we need to find is somebody with the last name Oates. I don't think that'll happen this year. So Ryan Hall, Bradley Chubb. Although you never know. They find some obscure rookies sometimes to put in contenders. And let's see what comes out the second half. So again, after the case break, if somebody wants a box of contenders, this might be the last time I'm offering them for sale. That's a nice one right there. I like that. Okay, because I'm probably going to shove the rest of these into a football mixer. We got nothing else on the board for football. Looking to get some baseball moving. It is almost time for 2019 Topps to come out. But before it does, I want to get some more 2018 stuff out the door. Maybe some 2017 too. We got some good stuff sitting back there. At least that's what the indications were from everybody that was spending money at the White Plains show. We pulled some decent Seahawks stuff out of the personals. Might see some more. When I put this case break out, I calculated it based off of what the expected box price would be, and it's actually higher now than what I thought it was going to be. So really, if somebody had bought like every spot in this break by themselves, gotten the discount, right? It would have cost them probably about the same amount of money than to just buy the case straight up. And even with that, we still put a flash sale today because I wanted this to go tonight. So, you know, I'll leave a little bit out on the table. There's Nick Chubb. And, I mean, you know, you're seeing what the Baker Mayfields and the Saquon Barkleys are going for right off the bat. And that's why people are jacking up the price on that. But, you know, when we do our pick your team pricing, we're looking at it from the point of view of, you know, we want to provide the best bang for the buck. And that's why when there's team, you know, we schedule a break at 25 teams. When there's teams left over, all right, if they're not correctly priced, guess who they end up going to? Me. And you know, based on the singles that I have, I don't think I'm too off. So got a nice on-card one here too. Nick Chubb for the Browns. Okay, it's not quite Baker Mayfield, but hit for the Browns right there. What came out of the personals? A Shaquem Griffin. That I think was a parallel. I don't remember if it was like 99 or something like that. And we had a Rashad Penny redemption. That was out of or no, I'm sorry, Rasheem Green. Not Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny came out in the 14-box mixer, if I remember right. The Bills, 34 out of 49. Tremaine Edmonds with the jersey number die cut parallel. So Tremaine Edmonds, numbered to 49. And again, you got that like ticket stub look at the top. So Phillip Rivers. And we got another ticket stub looking one here. Javon Wims, 53 out of 83. 53 out of 83. Yeah, well, I mean, at least it looks like a name, like he was trying to fill up the space on the sticker. He may have been drinking while doing that. Not everybody's Mickey Mantle and can make it look good every time, right? Kyle Lauletta. Javon Wims is pretty, though. Look. It's just happened that he missed a sticker. That's all. All right, we're 2 boxes in. That's a cool hit. Oh, Bobby's thinking a Mayfield could follow in this one? Maybe. The way that they cut these things, there's patterns. Never know. We'll find out soon enough. All right. Next box. Ready to rumble. Everybody be drinking at the panini party. All right, got one for the money. I'm hoping we see one cool like NFL ink guy come out when we do these. Oh, more points. Oh boy, that's 400. So now 2 spots gonna get some points. That's his prerogative. If I did another Contenders case break, I would have to too, because I only got allocated the ones I have here. So I'd have to buy whatever the third-party price is, and if I don't like it, then I'm just not going to bring it back in. I'm not going to make you guys pay $300 for the Browns after I just put it out there for $185. I don't get allocated 20 cases. I do the best that I can for you guys. And the guys who get the big share of the product don't always seem to follow that. So it is what it is. Last I checked on DealerNet, I think they were going for over 180 wholesale. They could be up to 200 by now. I could be charging wholesale price. I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm offering them out there, and then if nobody ends up buying them, they're going to go in a break. But he may have to start charging $225 for a box of it. I don't know. He's probably got to buy them in at 200 plus. $199 a box for a personal. I think I got 5 left. $199 a box. But how often do you get trefoils that would sell for $1,000? Oh, thanks, Levi. I appreciate it. I am legit. We're going to be celebrating 5 years of doing this. And hey, I do this as my full-time job here. So I got 4 kids to feed. I got to be legit. And I like pulling people big hits. We're actually doing a vote right now for our hit of the year in the Marc-Down Entertainment Group, and I'd appreciate all the data that I can get. We're doing a preliminary vote just because there were so many cool hits that we pulled for people in 2018. I don't want to be the only judge, so there's no incentive to vote other than looking at cool cards and telling me what you think. 33 out of 49 for the Patriots, Braxton Berrios. But when we do the final vote, when I have enough data to say, all right, this is like our top 40, top 50 hits of 2018, there's going to be a giveaway tied to that. And we're also going to make an announcement of a year-long promotion. Those of you who watched our year in review already know what it is. The rest of you who didn't watch our year in review, you don't even know what's going on, and it's going on right now. And it's kind of a little crazy. But there's definitely, I don't want to say a catch, but there's definitely a goal that has to be achieved for it to happen. Russell Wilson, MVP Contenders. Mike White. And we got Saquon Barkley. We're going to give him a little 1 cent love. Yeah, man, I love this hobby too. I think that's the thing. I'm not, I ain't going to ever BS you. I am doing this as a job. All right. But isn't it nice to love your job? I love my job. Legendary Contenders, John Elway. Talking sports. Getting to see some of the coolest cards. If I were collecting stuff on my own, I'd never see the hits in my hand that I've seen over the last 5 years. I'll tell you that right now. 169 out of 175, Kiko Alonso. You got Lamar Jackson and Hayden Hurst. We'll give that a little 1 cent love. That one's easy. They both go to the Ravens, so. And Sony Michel. Team quads for the Steelers. Joe Montana. Don't get much more legendary than that. That is for sure. And let me tell you, working retail in New Jersey, it ain't easy and there's no longevity. Nick Chubb and Ronald Jones. I enjoy being the boss, although I am still at the mercy of things like Facebook, but I still enjoy it. Tanner Lee for the Jaguars. Oh, we've had a couple decent hits so far. You'll have to catch the recap, I guess. Rashad Penny. Penny for your thoughts. And Colts. Nyheim Hines. Joseph, that's just mean. At least every time he said Josh Allen, we actually did pull one. Team quads for the Chiefs, who are still in the hunt. But Kareem Hunt isn't on the Chiefs. Cardinals. Chase Edmonds. I couldn't fit the last 2 packs in my hand. Oh, he gave it and he got it back. Barry Sanders. I would love to see a legendary Contenders of Barry Sanders pop up. And last couple packs of this box here. I thought I could do a whole box in one hand, but I was wrong. So, Brady, Ryan, Wilson, Anthony Miller. And Packers, Jake Kummerow. Jake Kummerow. Khalil Mack. Well, usually when you go on TV and get interviewed and all that good stuff, it's because you won a game. I could see how he would be a little bit annoyed about that. What was he doing on the Today Show anyway? Showing how to miss a field goal? Box numero trace. Here we go. I want to see the interview that Tom Brady does when he loses. Oh, wait, that's right. He won't do one. So, I don't know what Parky was thinking. Something not adding up. Why was he even invited? Like, were they hoping that somebody from Chicago would, like, come up and lynch him? I don't know. No sense. Okay, got a rookie ticket variation coming up. I gotta be honest, I don't know what pictures are variations and which ones are not. I know last year they would have them sideways, but this year I think it's just an alternate photo and it's not quite as obvious as last year's. So, all right, we got some more shine coming up. A couple more. We'll do half a box at a time. So when Tom Brady leaves the arena and Patrick Mahomes takes the Chiefs to the Super Bowl, what's playing in the background? A little Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears. You know, Alshon Jeffrey really wanted, you know, some success in Philly. We got Dan Marino. Can you imagine if Philly had gone to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row? You would have thought Andy Reid was still coaching them. Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, round numbers. You gotta admit, then, they squeaked in there. They had their one upset, and not a disappointing season, especially looking at where they were, like by around week 8 or 9. Wouldn't have thought that they would have been in the playoffs. But the NFC East was a little SAWFT. They just weren't strong enough to compete with the real heavy hitters in the NFC. Tony Gonzalez. And we have another one of those valued collector cards. Oh, wait, there's something on the back. Rookie ticket variation. Giants, Kyle Lauletta. What about Phillip Rivers? Deshaun Watson. I'm a Giants fan, so I got over it in like week 4. Giants are terrible. 75 out of 99. Jairi Alexander. Packers with another decent hit there. A little shiny one. Jairi Alexander, good solid rookie season. Hey, they're confident enough. They let Clinton Dix laugh all the way to another team. Why you gotta troll famous people? I gotta admit, I was kind of hoping that that the Chargers would have snuck in there, at least made it to the Super Bowl. I don't know about won it. Sam Darnold, was definitely hoping they would beat the Patriots, but they were my underdog pick, and unfortunately, this guy's team made it look pretty brutal. There's Danny Etling of the Patriots. But I've been saying Saints and Chiefs for a while, and I'm not going to change my mind. Jordan Thomas, Texans, now for sale. What was the other team I got stuck with? I get stuck with the Raiders. I guess I got hits on both my teams. Yeah, well, he also kind of played up Dak Prescott as like some, oh, poor Dak, he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Again, Redskins were running the division until Alex Smith got hurt. And the Eagles and the Cowboys both benefited off of that. Probably, if the Redskins make the playoffs, neither of those teams make it. If the Redskins went like 10-6, then you probably end up seeing like the Vikings in the playoffs over the Cowboys or the Eagles. That's probably how it could have fallen. But Alex Smith got hurt. Pretty much everybody on the Redskins got hurt. Hey, this is Contenders. The checklist is not the same as your standard outlook. You know, there's different variations of the standard outlook, but essentially, Patriots have good shots at hits in this one. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to see Tom Brady, right? Yeah, no, I usually, if I run my mouth, it's not biased. I probably speak out against my teams more than like 50% of the other teams in the NFL or even baseball. The thing about the Giants is the locker room disgusts me. And I hope that they get that back in gear, because I don't think Eli Manning really has any captainship. It's just a letter they sew on his jersey. And there's been comments made alluded to that in the past by Tiki Barber, by people, and because the Giants had won some Super Bowls, it doesn't change the truth. It just means they won Super Bowls despite it. Hasn't happened anytime lately, has it? Bradley Chubb. Got the Falcons there. Phillip Rivers. Yeah, he had an MVP contender type season. So did this guy. You know, I mean, the quarterback is like, you know, the convertible, you know, look good position. Everybody loves the quarterback. This guy is what kept the Cowboys a atop the NFC East right there. Ezekiel Elliott, 24 out of 25. And the one game that they're able to make him look bad, they're out. Well, I hope he earns it. Odell is a Kardashian. I like that. Nick Chubb. He is. He's a head case. We talked about that during the summer. I wouldn't want to have pizza with him. Anyway. I just can't. I want guys who want to go in there and work hard. That's why somebody was making a comment about, just pay Machado, just pay Harper. All right? And somebody had made a comment about, there's another Elliott, about maybe teams are holding off for Mike Trout. Bengals with another hit. Joe's having some first break luck here with us. Definitely not his first break, but with us. Sam Hubbard with the hit. That's 3 Bengals already. Well, in football they have multiple captains. So it's not like usually don't they have like 3 or 4 captains on a football team? The guys who go out for the coin toss. I guess Eli's the head cheerleader. Is that what the C stands for? I don't know. Yeah, there's worse things they could stand for. All right. 4 boxes down. Right? Or is it 6 boxes down? No, 4 boxes down. 8 to go. 1 on offense, 1 on defense, 1 on special teams. That sounds about right. I wasn't sure if that was just the Giants or not, because, heads, tails, it's a very difficult decision for Eli to make on his own, so he probably needs, an entourage to go up there with him. Heads or tails? I could just see him watching the coin go up in the air and not know what to call. He's still standing there. The game's already started. That deer in the headlight looks. But yeah, nah. I hope the Giants draft a quarterback. Oh, okay. Well, Eli ain't retiring this year. He's going to be one that's going to play until it looks ugly. He'll be playing until he's 40 at least. All right, we got another rookie ticket parallel with the number, and we got something else here too. So again, we are in the middle of a Contenders case break. Things might start to get interesting here in a minute. Got a nice little redemption coming up. And some shiny cards. I like that. I don't know. He's declared for the draft, but is the situation really over? If he gets drafted by a team he doesn't like, the A's still own the rights to him. He could just be like, hey, team I don't like, release me in the free agency. I ain't going to play for you. I feel like if he goes early, it's going to be a wasted draft pick. If he doesn't like the team that he's going to, is he going to try to pull another move? I don't know if the A's made him an offer or not. But if they didn't, good for them. Because as far as I'm concerned, man, you know, he's talking one way. Then he wins the Heisman Trophy. All right? If his desire is to play football, go play football. I don't got a problem with that. But now you're like, you know what? I want to go play football, but I won't for $15 million. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works at all. It's not the way it should work. Rookie Roundup autograph. Well, we pulled a Nick. Now we got Bradley Chubb for the Broncos. He walked away from $15 million? He gave all the impression that if you draft me, all right, they're going to get no compensation for him. 6 out of 40, Trenton Cannon. They signed him to a minor league deal with like a $4.5, I think, $1 million signing bonus. Jets with the hit there. Derek Carr. And Eagles, Josh Sweat. JS for short. You know, you look at Russell Wilson, you look at Baker Mayfield, all right, and his awesome rookie campaign. And now Murray's the kind of guy who teams aren't going to be afraid to draft. But it's just like that whole thing with a guy like Machado, great player, doesn't hustle, poor attitude. All right, not saying Kyler Murray has a hustling issue, but I just don't like the attitude at all. I wouldn't pay him big money. 12 out of 49. This one's a decent money card right there. Roquan Smith, the Bears. Roquan Smith. Then you got a guy like Bryce Harper who's got MVP potential, but is constantly hurt and is inconsistent. I wouldn't want to pay him $300 million. Now, Mike Trout, that's a guy who's $400 million 12 years in my book. And, yeah, sometimes he gets injured, but it's usually nothing major, and he's a hustler. What can you say? And when you're hurt during the year and you still perform to be the second or third best guy in the league that year, all right? Because when he doesn't win the MVP, he's usually still in the running. When you're the iconic player that defines a generation, hell, he may define a 30, 40, 50-year time period when he's done with his career. Why would you want to go out and get Machado, who the first time he does something stupid, the media and the fans are going to jump all over it? Why are you going to be signing a guy like Bryce Harper? And then, hey, maybe he has a good first year, or maybe he bats .230. All right, he's playing in a ballpark he's not familiar with and just doesn't play well. Rather have Mike Trout. I think plenty of teams will be willing to get a second mortgage on their stadium. All right, in order to sign Mike Trout. That's the kind of player that I want on my team. And when you got somebody who's not done anything like Kyler Murray, but win a Heisman Trophy, well, so did Charlie Ward. Guess what? He had a real long basketball career, but he wasn't great or anything, but he didn't play football. There's plenty of Heisman Trophy Award winners that didn't go on to have great NFL careers. So why you're holding up the A's for $15 million and then more, maybe? You know, did the A's offer him the 15? Machado on the Sox. I think the White Sox and the Phillies are the best fit for him. I just don't think he's worth the amount of money that he's asking for. $200 million, yeah. I mean, let's face it. You know, he's good defensively. But Mike Trout is just he's the guy that wins you 10 extra games a year. Machado wins you 5 or 6 extra. Do you give $300 million to Machado? No. I'm thinking Trout's worth $400 million. He's worth twice as many wins. Therefore, be happy with $200 million. Kiki QT. And oh, look at that. 3 out of 99. Patrick Mahomes championship ticket parallel. We'll give that a little 1 cent love. I don't think he's demanding to play shortstop after he gets signed. I think he prefers it. But truth be told, as long as the money's right, I think he'll go wherever. I don't think he wants to limit to himself by position. Mike Boone for the Vikings. $250 over 7. Yeah. I think he's a 200. Yeah, I'll do it over 6. I think he's a 200 over 6. And then after that, he probably won't get a good contract. When he's, what, 32? Then he'll probably have a hard time signing the way that the baseball market is now. If you're going to give a contract for 10 years to somebody, all right, it better be Mike Trout. I still don't know how Giancarlo Stanton got the contract that he did, but he did, because everybody's like, all right, he's young, he's in his prime. You know, we know there'll be some down years. You know, it's not like the old days where guys were playing and performing well into their 40s. And I'm talking the real old days, because let's face it, in the 90s, a lot of them that were performing into their 40s had a little bit of an unfair advantage. But there were still plenty of good guys that were playing well into their 40s. All right, or even late 30s as major players, you know. Other than taking a few Advil, I think Nolan Ryan was clean. Greg Maddux. All right. Once these guys hit 33, 34, you know, there's not too many of them that continue to perform. Adrian Beltre did. Nelson Cruz did. Well, they're not going to say the real offer. That's like, you know, things get leaked out into the media because that's just the way things are nowadays. But they're not going to outright say, this is what we offered Machado, take it or leave it. That'd be a terrible, terrible negotiation tool. But if I wanted to guarantee somebody enough money to buy the team outright afterwards, it would be Mike Trout. I just don't see why so much attention is being put on this situation. You know, now that we've seen enough of it unfold, that teams are dropping interests. I mean, the Yankees said they were never really interested in Bryce Harper. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily trust that, but clearly the moves that they're making right now are showing that Machado ain't so high on their list either. Jerry Rice. We're seeing a lot of same old faces popping up here. It's all about that base, about that base. Deshaun Watson MVP contenders. And Harrison Phillips, the Bills. Yeah, I think the Yankees, you know, they got some talent in the minors. They obviously don't want to necessarily depend on. I think if they made a trade for a guy like Kluber, who I think is getting closer and closer to becoming a Padre, that's kind of been the feeling for like the last week, 10 days, is the Padres were really aggressively pursuing him, and they have the minor league talent to do it. But if the Yankees wanted to get a guy like Kluber or even Madison Bumgarner or somebody like that that could be on the table, Chase Litton for the Chiefs, you know, Miguel Andujar could be a guy that they can use as a bargaining tool. He played real well this year, but there's also some weaknesses there. And when he's not being looked upon as a rookie, might be a little less attractive to have him around. Rasheem Green, they got the personnel in order. They just, if they're gonna make a move like that, they need to get that kind of caliber player back. They need a big time pitcher. And they probably wouldn't have any problem moving Sonny Gray if they thought that they could actually get something for him. If his road numbers continue to be good, though, and it's just Yankee Stadium that he can't shake out of his head, I think somebody will take a shot and trade for him. Maybe he's just not good with the big media attention that happens in New York. I don't feel like they really pay attention to him here anyway. Ooh, we got a veteran ticket cracked ice coming up here. So a little more ice, baby. We're just about to hit the halfway point in this break. And we're already hitting our second cracked ice card, so that's always fun. Yeah, I think they're going to wait until maybe they can get a little more value out of him. They'll feel awfully dumb if he does go out and do real well this year, like he's capable of, and they let him go. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to finish off box number 6. And here it is. So we got Team Quads, Falcons, Phillip Rivers, and Nick Chubb, Jaleel Scott, and Jimmo, man. Garoppolo, Christian Kirk and Anthony Miller, Deshaun Hamilton, rookie ticket. That wasn't even flipped backwards. That's weird. Deshaun Hamilton, that is on card. I don't know how much longer Sabathia can be a starter. I just think he's going to start breaking down. He's shown signs of that before in the past. Rookie of the Year contenders, 20 out of 25, DJ Moore. We'll give that a little 1 cent love and some more for DJ Moore. Mason Rudolph. And 16 out of 24 for the Steelers. What? TJ Watt. Veteran ticket. Cracked ice, baby. Steelers. David Johnson. And that is box number 6 in the books. Now we're on to the Siete. Yeah, and that 3-way deal is supposed to be the way for them to get Kluber, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the Reds took on a little extra inventory in the deal that brought them, like, pretty much the entire Dodgers bench. All right. So they got a little bit of talent that they can part with, especially if somebody will take some of that talent that's making some bigger bucks. Senzel and Tatis. If those kind of names are in play, I gotta think Kluber's in play. Those are some heavy prospects to be thrown around there. Another one. Not even any repeat names for that one. All right, I like that too. I used to be a hockey guy all the way up until that first strike. I am a diehard Devils fan, and I just could never forgive the fact that after the strike was over, they pretty much changed the rule book to completely neutralize one team. That always bugged me. And if you look at the rafters in the Prudential Center, it made a big difference because you look at what around when the banners start getting thin, and it was after that. I know I was sitting very close to those banners when I went to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They are way up in the air, by the way. So let's see what's next. DJ Moore. Deshaun Hamilton. Drew Brees. Playoff time. Yeah, well, you know what? If you see it for 5 years and you can't figure it out, that doesn't mean you got to change the rules. It means you got to change your game. Dante Pettis. You know, they talk about taking away the shift in baseball. I feel like, you know, they used to play the shift on this guy named Ted Williams. And after a year of it slowing him down, he learned to hit the other way. Learn to take away the neutral zone trap. Teams couldn't. I won't disagree with that. Deion Sanders, legendary Contenders. Malik Jefferson. I almost went back to playing hockey in the fall, but I don't know if I know the rules anymore. Cam Newton. I'd probably still end up in the penalty box just as much anyway. DJ Moore for the Panthers, rookie ticket RPS. There you go. Vikings. I didn't think it made the games boring. I loved watching Martin Brodeur shut everybody out. Denzel Ward, the Browns. So we've seen Chubb and we've seen Ward. Will we take it to the next level? And then that second strike, man, the players caved so bad on that one, and now they're stuck with these terrible salary cap issues. Armani Watts. Teams were trying to make creative contracts for some of these guys, and I think it got stopped like right from the beginning. Armani Watts, Nyheim Hines. Well, with what we know now about concussion protocols and all that stuff, you know. Maybe we don't need the goons back. I never liked the guys who took cheap shots. But I loved hard, aggressive hockey. You know? Yeah. It's not a light contact sport. There's a reason why you wear a helmet. Alright? Hit the guys. It's like basketball. I can't watch basketball anymore. Guys are worried about, I don't know, their shoe deals more than actually playing their sport. Stadium Series. So you mean, so how's a Stadium Series work? Like playing multiple games at the same stadium, close, like in baseball, where they'll play 2 or 3 games in the same team. Oh, are you talking like the Winter Classic and all that stuff? Got Aaron Rodgers. 5 out of 75. It's prime time for the Cowboys. Deion Sanders. Christian Kirk. Brett Favre, Calvin Ridley, Peyton Manning, alrighty. Next box. Box number 8. We are on the Ocho. Again, we do have a few boxes of contenders that can be available for personals after the case break. I don't know why the NHL feels like they need expansion. They got more than enough teams. They need competition. We don't need 3 professional football leagues. We need 2 professional hockey leagues. All right. I mean, there's plenty of professional hockey leagues overseas that are extremely competitive. Ooh, got a nice low-numbered one here. I mean, and here's the thing, and this is what gets me with basketball and hockey. I feel like everybody makes the playoffs. Outdoor games are fun, I guess. I never played ice hockey. I played roller hockey. I like the indoor venues better. But it brings a different element to the game. I don't know, my driveway looks like you could play hockey on it right now. Ronald Jones. Well, maybe not now. I put ice melt down. Browns. Emmitt Smith. And 7 out of 49, Kyle Lauletta. James Washington. Got Rosen and Allen there. David Johnson. Yeah, that's kind of kept me from playing hockey again, too. There's no indoor places around. I don't know. At my age, I don't think my knees could take it anymore. Jalen Holmes. Vikings, the next auto. Butkus. And how about them Cowboys? Numbered 5 out of 25. So, not quite a cracked ice, but really cracked ice are to 24, so it's not that far off. Dalton Schultz, Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Kirk Cousins. And let's see what's coming out of the next half of this case. I like the hat choice, though. Alright, that's on card. Always, I'm surprised there's so many stickers, autos, and contenders now. I always felt that was one where they really tried to get more on-card autos. I guess they get them more for contenders draft because it's early in the year. Was it Mitchell? You were the one that grabbed the Cowboys, right? I think that's our first repeat. Bound to happen with 60 hits, you know. Even though the list is like 200 guys deep. Whatever. Oh, there you go. That guy's a repeat, but at least we saw a parallel the first time. And let's see, we got Bradley Chubb. Phillip Rivers, Scott and Jamon Moore, Mason Rudolph, got Jerry Rice, and Steelers with another hit, Jalen Samuels. Jimmy Garoppolo. And Eagles with another hit, Josh Adams. Nick Chubb. Chase Edmonds for the Cardinals. Falcons team quads. And the Bengals, Billy Price. Kirk and Miller. And that is the end of box number 8. No, I did this one straight up this time. No skunk bonus in this one. I'm waiting on some mini helmets to come in. And then we're going to have memorabilia and re-break spots in the next break that we do. So once I get that officially ordered, I'll post the next break. But yeah, no, we're going to be doing re-break spots in most of the football breaks until we fill it up to 100. But I left this one plain. Ooh, another shiny one. I like shiny ones. Alright. Especially when they're first rounders. Toby, I'll try to pull you something. We've pulled so many crayons this year. I don't know. I think we've got to miss at least one while. You must have an impressive Crayon Johnson PC, though. I mean, we've seen booklets and low serial numbered stuff. We'll get you something. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. There's DJ Moore and Calvin Ridley. Drew Brees, who is breezed into the NFC Championship game. All right, he didn't breeze in. It was a bit of a nail-biter yesterday. DJ Moore. You know what? Sometimes you need that game, though, that's real close in the playoffs and makes you feel like you almost lost it, and it makes you that much hungrier to keep it. Aaron Rodgers. So look out. Next week, the Rams are going to be in for some heavy competition. 97 out of 99, Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's one whose autograph I don't get either. It looks like JW. Is that the right person? I don't know. It's a good question, actually. Is that Minkah Fitzpatrick? Numbered to 99, Dolphins. Prime time. And we got a Lion here. It's Brandon Powell. Brandon Powell. Cam Newton. And MVS. And that is on card. James Washington and DJ Chark. And DJ Reed for the 49ers. Naheem Hines. And we are almost to the 3/4 mark. As we're finishing off box number 9. So we got 10, 11, and 12 left to go. As it is now 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. And we are continuing to bust some contenders. That's not bad. I like that. Let's see. We never get comments on Periscope. We get a lot of viewers, but nobody ever says nothing. All right. Let's see what we got here. Must be an autograph of his. All right, let's do this. Still got 3 boxes left to go here. We ain't done yet. Now with 5 autos per box and then a couple more in my hands. Hines and Walton. Saquon Barkley. That's right. They gave him an MVP Contenders card as a rookie. Not a Rookie of the Year contender. Man, they MVP. Look at that. They knew he was going to be good. Give it that top loader. Why not? What more can you ask for? Even when they make these cards, they haven't even finished their first season yet. All right, Calvin Ridley, Rookie of the Year Contenders. They didn't think as highly of him. I guess they couldn't justify putting a different giant on there like Eli Manning, right? Christian Kirk. And then we got Brett Favre. And 73 out of 75, Terry Bradshaw. And there's Peyton Manning in a Broncos uniform. Hey, man, he was all right as a Bronco, won a Super Bowl, but he was legendary as a Colt. Switch that uniform up. All right, Luke Falk. Dolphins. Got the Saints come marching in to the NFC Championship game. Chubb and Davenport. And the Chargers rookie ticket, Derwin James. Box number 10. What do I think of Eli? I think Eli's terrible. I think Barkley's going to be little bit better than Zeke overall. But the Giants didn't need to draft a running back last year. Or maybe they could have tried to reach for like a Philip Lindsay type guy. But they didn't. Why is this pack like that? Which side is up? Alright. Yeah. Cards are flipped in the wrong direction. I guess I like that on those two. Whatever. I think this whole box is like that. Yep. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Cards are flipped in every pack. But hopefully the Giants can actually draft a ready-to-go quarterback, and by week 8, we don't have to deal with Eli throwing stupid interceptions all the time. Depends on the deal they give him. I like him for a short-term deal. I don't like him for a long-term deal. The Giants would have to eat up a lot of money, too, in that kind of an exchange. I don't know if Flacco's the right guy. There may be other quarterbacks that are a little more appealing. Maybe Derek Carr would like out of Oakland. I'd rather have Derek Carr. And there's some family ties to New York. So Derek Carr would be my choice of quarterback to go after. And Amari Cooper looked way better after leaving Oakland, so maybe the same thing would be for Carr. I don't know. Got Mike White. Rashad Penny. Or maybe they just got to draft a good quarterback. They did not take that opportunity last year. All right, Baker Mayfield was gone at number 1. And Josh Rosen obviously didn't pan out. I'd be happy with Lamar Jackson. I'd be happy with Josh Allen. I'd be happy with either of them. I'd be happy with Sam Darnold. Do you think there's going to be 3 quarterbacks even that good in this year's draft? And the Giants are down at number, I think, 6 or 7. I want to say 6. Got here. Jordy Nelson, playoff ticket, 50 out of 175. We'll give that a little 175. Why not? And Anthony Miller. And there's Barkley again. The MVP Contenders card. At this point, I mean, I don't necessarily want to go Nathan Peterman because he's already shown what he would do on a terrible offensive line. Got Rod Smith for the Cowboys. Rod Smith. How about them Cowboys? Another hit. Got Hines and Walton. And Eagles, Josh Sweat. Russell Wilson. And let's see what's in the second half of this box here. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I got one autograph here. Yeah, man, that's what's fun about Contenders is you do get to see guys that aren't signing in a lot of the sets. That always adds extra marketability when you're opening up a set like Contenders. Especially for guys that PC teams. Then you can say, oh man, we just saw like offensive linemen coming out. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that. But where else are you going to find some of these guys? You're going to find them in Contenders. It's just where you're going to find those autographs. Right here. So, heading down into the home stretch. We got a big name coming up here. Big name auto. Might be a guy whose name I mentioned not too long ago. If that gives you any hints. And no, it's not Eli Manning. It's quite the opposite. Patrick Mahomes. And Jordan Mailata. Jordan Mailata. So that's stuff you take when you have heartburn, right? Where's that Mailata? Calvin Ridley. And there's Peyton Manning. Chubb and Davenport. Got Christian Kirk. Michael Gallup and Traquan Smith. Team quads for the Chiefs. So spoiler alert, Joseph Turnbull, you might want to turn away. Quadri Henderson, I didn't even realize the Giants signed him. They must have cut him like the day after. But that's going to go to the Giants, Quadri Henderson. Baker Mayfield. Gave him a warning. Rookie of the Year contender. here it is. No, it's not Aaron Rodgers. But it is Josh Allen, and that is on card. Maybe it's even a variation. I don't know. Josh Allen, rookie ticket auto for the Bills. It's not too shabby. All right, let's see what's coming up next. We got 2 more boxes. That means we got about 10 autographs left. All right. See, we got at least one good one ready to burst onto the scene here. Maybe 2. I'm feeling optimistic. So, Bills, Josh Allen. I guess it's not a variation, right? It looks just like this one. One to keep, one to sell. One to keep, one to sell, right? Really? 2? Can understand on a guy like Josh Sweat. But Josh Allen, 2 on-card rookie ticket autos. Way to keep us in suspense, Panini. Nice cutting job on those. For real. Can you imagine if that happened with, like, going even a step further, Barkley or Mayfield? Uh-oh. We saw this guy in the last box, too. I hope they're not all the same. 2 boxes with all the same autographs in the same case. That would be kind of, no, it's not all the same. This guy's definitely different. Got a shiny one in here. Alright, let's see what we keep going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer Bunny, right? Let's see what the first half of box number 11 brings to us. So, Terry Bradshaw. John Riggins, Carayon and Geis, Patriots, Matty Ice, Traquan Smith, and then you got QT and Hamilton. Eagles, Jordan Mailata. Michael Gallup. And 59 out of 99, Richie James for the 49ers. Matt Stafford. And Bengals again, Malik Jefferson. Cortland Sutton. Second half of the box. Guess we're only looking at one autograph because we saw 4 come out of the first half of this, but there's another repeat that we just saw in the last box too. Ugh. Heading into the home stretch, just about ready to hit that last box. If anybody has any requests for personals, I would venture to say that this might be the last time we offer contenders. That's cool. Because we're going to be posting a new football mixer very soon. Antonio Brown, Fitzpatrick, and Derwin James. Got 46 out of 99, Melvin Gordon. And Jamal, man. He's not a Rookie of the Year contender. Giants. He's definitely not a Signature of the Year contender. Lawrence Taylor. Josh Rosen, Derek Carr, and Quadri Henderson. Giants. Barkley and Michelle. And we have one more box to go. One more box to go. Alright, 5 autographs. Slight chance of a 6, but 5 autographs. Still up for grabs here. Let's see. We got any... Just pulled 2 Josh Allens. I mean, it's not too bad. That's a cool one. Got one of those Super Bowl autos in here. Those generally tend to be pretty desirable ones as well. I wonder if they'll help the hit count too. I wonder if they, when they show up, they're often extras. I don't know for sure on that though. We'll find out in a minute. Alright, first half of the last box. Here we go. Got Jamon Moore. Drew Brees. Chark in Washington. Pettis. Luck. Will Dissly for the Seahawks. Will Dissly. Ito Smith and Kalen Ballage. And got an on-card auto of Andre Rison for the Packers. Andre Rison for the Packers. And these Super Bowl ones tend to be very desirable and get good returns on them. An on-card doesn't hurt either. DJ Reed for the 49ers. Tom Brady. And Mike McGlinchey, also 49ers. Kiki QT closes out the box. All right, we're down to the last round here. And I think we only have one expected auto left to go, too. So we are wrapping up a case of Contenders. That's interesting. And if anybody does want a personal box, now would be a good time to let me know. That way, make sure not to disappear after we go over the hit recap. $1.99 a box. We only got a few left. And again, just gonna put them up in the mixer tomorrow once I have my next lineup of football stuff figured out. So if you want one, let me know now. Got the Vikings, Nyheim Hines, Moore and Ridley, Cam, and we got 59 out of 175. Le'Veon Bell. Playoff ticket. It's the only way he can get close to a football game, as if he has a ticket. Prime time. Bradshaw. Fitzpatrick and James. And then our final auto is going to go to the Steelers. On-card auto of James Washington. There's Antonio. And that is a wrap. Here is your hit recap. Let's see what we pulled tonight. Only 2 points, so these will get randomed off. 400 and 250. And then let the fun begin. Where do we start? I just realized, looks like we have a, I guess, is that the telltale sign of a variation? The black and white logo? I'm assuming. No, maybe not. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Does everybody have a variation? Maybe not. So this is, I don't know, this is what I'm guessing. I don't necessarily know if one's scarcer than the other. So there's DJ Reed. Again, the different pose, the different color jersey, and the different color logo. Got Mike McGlinchey as well. And I don't think that was all for the 49ers either. Trying to get this logo thing squared out. Alright, well, we'll keep going. Thought we had another 49er somewhere. Looks like we don't. So we'll get some, let's see, that could be a candidate. James Kumaro, Packers, as well as Jairi Alexander, numbered 75 out of 99. Well, you'll have to wait and find out, Joseph. Chase Edmonds. We got a regular and a variation as well. Braxton Berrios, Patriots, number to 49. Javon Wims, the Bears, number to 83. Tremaine Edmonds, number to 49 for the Bills. Number to 99, Anthony Averett, Ravens. Mo Hurst to 99, Raiders. Kurt Benkert, Falcons. That's one of the candidates right there. And that's one right there. So Denzel Ward, Browns. One says college, one says hometown. And the hometown is the variation. Okay. And that is correct if you look here. So we got Kansas State and Bakersfield, California. So it looks like the color is the variation, the color logo, because the regular base cards, I guess, don't have too much. Oh, no, they got some color to them. I don't know. Base cards have variations too, I'm guessing. Let's see. No, maybe not. No, they're black and white. So yeah, the logo being in color looks like to be it's a variation. Jalen Holmes, Vikings. Armani Watt, Chiefs. Deatrice Newsome, Chargers. Got an honorable mention of DJ Moore to 25 there. Broncos, Deshaun Hamilton from Japan. Seahawks, Rasheem Green. Chase Linton, Chiefs. Harrison Phillips, Bills. Mike Boone, Vikings. Trenton Cannon, Jets, numbered to 40 with that jersey number variation. Jordan Thomas, Texans. Packers, Andre Rison. That one was close to being considered, but Seahawks, Will Dissly. Kadri Henderson for the Giants, ×2. Got Richie James /99 for the 49ers. Rod Smith, Cowboys. Got an honorable mention there in the 25, Zeke. Dolphins, Luke Falk. Packers, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Falk's a variation. Brandon Powell, Lions. All right, so Bengals. You got Billy Price. Just missing honorable mention is the cracked ice of Billy Price. Malik Jefferson ×2. Sam Hubbard and Mark Walton. All Bengals. Got Ryan Hall for the Bears. Steelers. Jalen Samuels and James Washington. Got Danny Etling for the Patriots. Tanner Lee, Jaguars. Nyheim Hines for the Colts. How about this for the Eagles? You got Jordan Mailata. Got both variations of Josh Sweat. And both variations of Josh Adams. We got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 10 candidates for hit of the night. Let's weed this down a little bit. Kyle Lauletta, Giants. DJ Moore, Panthers. Derwin James, Chargers. Minka Fitzpatrick /99, Dolphins. And Nick Chubb for the Browns. All right, here we go. Your top 5 candidates for hit of the night. Cowboys, Dalton Schultz, numbered to 25. Broncos, Bradley Chubb, rookie roundup. Number to 24, TJ Watt, Steelers. Number to 49, the Bears, Roquan Smith. Or a pair of Josh Allen on-card autos. Hit of the night, what do you guys think? And do we got any takers for any personals? Last call. So I hope everybody enjoyed tonight. I'm going to start pushing some baseball. See if we can't get something going. 2 Allens for the price of 1. Yep. Yeah. So, what do we got here? Those are going for a decent amount. 200 and up for Josh Allen. Let's see. But none of those are auctions. It's all best offer. I'll have to look at sorts of. Let's see, Josh Allen Contenders. Auto. Let's see what they're really going for. It's not letting me do anything, it froze. Yeah, 180, 225. Yeah, I would say between 180 and 250. Not a bad deal there. So last call, is anybody looking for a personal? And do we have any, the Allen tag team? I like the way that was phrased. I don't know, I'm tempted to open me another box up. I didn't do so well my first one. I got no color, no nothing. I got 5 left. 4 is a nice round number to put in the mixer. So you got 1 vote for TJ Watt. Well, it's cracked ice. It's not all it's cracked up to be, right? Anybody want to see some more contenders? So last call, $1.99 a box. I did have a couple people interested before. We're asking how much. So let me see how many I got left here. Yeah, I got 5 left. Anybody else feel like taking a crack at it? If nobody does, somebody pick me a number from 1 to 5. Someone pick me a number from 1 to 5. I'm going to open one, and then the other 4 are just going to go on a break. I'm going to take another chance at this. Number from 1 to 5. First one I see, first one it'll be. A little fun with this. Why not? Number 3. Lucky number 3. Let's do this. We ain't done. The night's not over. Obviously, all autos are going to be available for sale. So let's see what we got. I'm not even going to bother building any suspense. We're just going to go through them the way they look. How does that sound? So again, if anybody wants one, now is the last opportunity. Or you can see them in the next mixer. Well, we're going to see a 1-on-1. Got a printing plate here. That was too obvious, so we'll put that to the back. So printing plate, Contenders auto. Coming up. So we got Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick, man. Dolphins. Got team quads of the Vikings. Tom Shady Brady. And numbered 11 out of 18, Dante Pettis. 11 out of 18, Dante Pettis. The jersey number with the ticket stub look. Gonna be hit number 2. Andrew Luck. Looks like I'm having a little bit of luck with this one. DJ Moore. Durham Smythe. And that's the variation because it's got the color logo. Minkah was the variation too. Dion. Drew Brees. And magenta plate. Bills. Ray McLeod. 1 of 1. As the magenta plate. DJ Chark. Do. All right, let's see who the last auto is going to be. I'm feeling much better about this box than the first one. And let's see. Oh. 5 autos per box on average. So So again, $199 is the magic number for a personal box. And here we go. It's Aaron Rodgers. Christian Kirk. Terry Bradshaw, 31 out of 49 for the Steelers. Number to 49. Saints. Javon Wims. So that's autograph number 5, Javon Wims. Nyheim Hines. Warren Ridley. Deshaun Hamilton. And Micah Kaiser is an extra there. Yeah, that's what we got. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. So I guess the question is, do we have another player the level of Josh Allen or higher sitting in one of these boxes? So my recap is Micah Kaiser, Javon Wims, Durham Smythe, and Minkah Fitzpatrick. Those 2 Dolphins are variations. We got Dante Pettis, numbered to 18. And then Ray McLeod, a 1/1 magenta plate. So last call. Otherwise, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Time for some of us to go to bed. So let's get Bowman's Best rolling. Let's see if we can't fill up something for tomorrow. Don't want to stop. Pulling some decent stuff. And anybody got anything for me before we sign off? So I got 4 boxes of Contenders sitting here. And they're going to end up in something tomorrow. All right, I can handle that. So have a good night. I hope you all guys enjoyed. And we'll look forward to ripping you a new one tomorrow. Take it easy.